Hey guys, welcome back to Fans TV channel. Here is Mikbo and with me is
Karim
and
Gabi.
And here we're here to give you football talk, vibes and banter. And I'm going to start with last week's fixtures. What do you think about last week's fixture? I'm going to start with the blockbuster one, Man City versus Chelsea. As a Chelsea fan, you know who I'm rooting for, but what's your thoughts?
That was a masterclass from Chelsea, really.
From an Arsenal fan, by the way.
Perfect masterclass from Hodge, everyone. Chelsea actually did turn up. Then show, like, then come match. Then,
Did you have a prediction before the game?
No, really, no.
Alright, cool. And what do you think about that?
I feel like Chelsea, they gave their all. They really tried because I never expected it. I didn't see it coming. I thought Man City were just going to walk over them. And then then they shocked me when they scored first. I was like, wow, this is really Chelsea. They are coming up.
But what do you think about this talk about, Pochettino like gave up early? Like, what do you think? Because for me, I think it was a masterclass. I didn't even think we would win the game, not to talk of draw. So
If you watch the game, you will see that Pochettino started changing the attacking players and putting the defenders, which was like him relaxing for the win or draw. So he was expecting the worst, and then it came to him.
Well, come on, it's 90 minutes, definitely.
Right?
You need to make changes.
Away from home.
Yeah.
Come on, it's Man City, man.
It's City, Etihad.
Well, you want to bring him? I'm a child of Modric. Like, let's be
don't
real.
win for jail.
But you guys are forgetting that Chelsea is a big team. We are talking about a Chelsea, not a Wolves.
Come on, let's talk about we're talking about Man City, 3 times back-to-back champions. They are currently in a race with Arsenal. Which
So you, as a Chelsea fan, you accepted defeat that Man City is over. Man City is better.
Calm down.
So I don't know what you're
calm
saying.
down now.
So if you think that Chelsea is better, I think they should go attack or they should press Man City because they got the goal by pressing.
One game at a time. And with that, one game at a time, we'll move into the title challenge because this week you had Man City.
There's no title for Chelsea this season.
No,
I think Chelsea should just retain their 10th position and then that's it. No title for Chelsea this season. 10th position, that's all.
But with Arsenal had a good game last week.
Yeah,
What do you? Let me start with your perspective. What do you think about that game?
That game, it was just a walkover game. Really.
And in terms of the title race, does it have any meaning to it? Do you think it gives Arsenal a better chance or what?
No, it doesn't. Games like that are just like a must win.
Okay. And you, what do you think?
Arsenal, I think that's Arsenal Burnley, right? Well, I never expected the prediction to be like that. Like the scoreline should be like 6. I expected Arsenal to win, but not that kind of scoreline. But kudos to them.
Okay,
I see that the boys are firing.
I'd like to get your opinion because I'm just going to try and wrap up the fixtures. There are some boring ones, but in terms of the title race, you had Man City drawing to Chelsea and winning in the midweek, and you also had Liverpool winning both games. What do you think? I don't know. Where are you leaning towards? Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
I'm hoping Arsenal will win, really, but Liverpool. We need to talk about them. No, we need to talk about Liverpool.
For me, I feel like this title now is open for anybody.
It's open.
Yeah, it's open for anybody.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite, I would say Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I'll say Arsenal. You can laugh, but I'll say Arsenal.
For me,
Okay, you know what? With that in mind, now Arsenal is facing Newcastle this week. What do you think about that?
Arsenal facing Newcastle. For me, I feel like it's going to be a tight game coming from the lose against Porto in the Champions League. It takes men to come back from defeat. And we have boys. We have boys. Saka, Martinelli. Martinelli is not scoring of late. We have Gabriel Jesus is not there. Arsenal is using first 9 with the interswitch of Kai Havertz and Trossard. So I feel like it's going to be a very difficult game. Nobody should look down on Newcastle. For me, I will predict.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that, but before you predict, do you have any thoughts on the game as well?
the game
is
a must win.
Must win. I think so too. But I won't be surprised if you guys lose. Though.
Nah, we're not gonna lose.
Okay.
It's a must win. We must win the game.
And what do you predict? What's your prediction?
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Do you have any predicted goal scorers or
Saka.
how many?
1.
2 penalties or what? What do you predict?
My prediction is going to be a tight game. I'll predict 2-1 because Arsenal is home.
2-1.
Yeah, if Arsenal is going back, going to Newcastle.
Wait, new injuries to be worried about or like
In Arsenal right now, no.
I think the only injury is just Gabriel Jesus, which is the firing power.
And
the
good
9.
news to
Fire-
Newcastle,
come on,
like.
that's your firing power. Like, let's be real. How many goals does he have? Like, come on.
Who? Saka.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
That's your firing power. Like, I mean, for me personally, like I feel like Newcastle, they have like mad injuries right now, so I don't expect much, but at the same time, like it's a tough game. It's always going to be a tough game.
No, but Alexander Isak is back.
Yeah, but
Come on.
Wilson, what
Wilson
does midfielder do?
out, like,
Jolinton?
Yeah, exactly, Jolinton.
Come on.
That man has this game.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Okay.
Still a full squad.
Moving on, let's see. Fixtures this week. You have United Fulham. I mean, it's not really a big game in the grand scheme of things, but it's Manchester United. Let's just.
Well, what I would say about that feature is that Manchester United right now, they're suffering from injuries because they just announced that the likes of Holland, which has been firing in recent weeks,
Yeah,
Six
they've
goals
been winning,
in his
yeah.
last
So
seven, I think.
he's out, and then going to the defense, Luke Shaw is out.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be.
Roberto Carlos.
I feel like
deluded man.
I feel like that scoreline is going to be very, very difficult. Like the game is going to be very difficult for Manchester United. I don't know.
What do you think? You
Come on.
think Fulham can pose any threats to Man U? Like, I mean, it's the great Man U.
United has not lost a game in 2024. Come on.
It's just how many games is that?
Informed. They're informed team.
It takes one game. It takes one game to
We
lose
need
a
to give
game,
them-
and I think
we
this
need
is
to
the
give
game.
them-
Okay, so
we need
with
to
what you are
give
saying now, what do you predict?
United to win.
What's the score?
Let's go for 2-1.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised. What do you think?
Me, I'm seeing a draw in that match. It's either 2-2 or 1-1,
I
but
think
there's going to be a goal.
We go ahead because I'm thinking 2-2. I think Fulham can spoil your day. They have good disruptors in midfield. United have not been very convincing to me. They've been winning, Mark.
They've been winning, yes.
Super
What
sub.
about the kid, Kobe?
Yeah, I mean, Kobe, like.
Kobe can only do his best. He's not a goal
He's
scorer.
not Kobe
He's
Bryant.
doing it.
Like, he can't carry the team. Moving on, let's see. What else we have? We have, I mean, you got Man City playing. Who's Man City playing? Like, it's a walkover. Man City Bournemouth. I don't think we need to talk too much about that. But there is Aston Villa Nottingham. I think that's an interesting game because
Definitely.
Aston Villa. Hey, this season, what do you think? At some point, they were on level points with Unai Emery.
Pretenders.
Arsenal fans know well about Unai Emery. Like, come on.
Well, for that game, I feel like it's Aston Villa's home, and we all know how good they are at home.
Yeah. You guys got it.
At the beginning of this season, we thought they were going to like do something, but right now they are lacking up.
Yeah.
They've been losing, drawing, and all of that.
Do you think they will finish like top 4 comfortably or?
I don't think they are not showing any signs of top 4 right now. I don't think they'll finish top 4. I feel top 4 will have Tottenham inside, so I don't think there's space for us.
Hold on, though. That's an I'm going to come back to that eventually, but I'll just wrap up the fixtures and then we'll come back to the top 4 discussion because that's like an interesting discussion. So we have Crystal Palace Burnley. Any thoughts on that? New manager bounce, something, injuries? I don't know. Burnley not really getting or relegating.
Crystal Palace Burnley, I think it's going to be a boring game, obviously, because
I don't think there's a boring game in the Premier League right now.
it's going to be.
That's the point. I don't think there are boring games in the Premier League.
Premier League games are important games, but some games don't have those highlights.
So it's not about highlights.
Premier League, I feel like this season are very because
Very
I don't know what's
competitive.
the highest clean sheets, for example. Like teams have been scoring goals.
When I mean boring game, what I've seen in that game is a draw, 0-0. Nobody scores.
Chelsea,
they just
Man
come
City
and they
was
go.
Was a draw, but would you say that was?
They scored.
Was it a boring game?
It wasn't boring. It was
wasn't a boring
intense.
game.
It was
It wasn't.
intense. We're talking about guys that don't really, they are not fighting for anything.
This is a relegation battle. Crystal Palace is I think 18th or 17th on the table. I think.
So it's a tough game
So
for them,
this is relegation battle. Like
They're fighting.
There's stakes. There's high stakes at this.
Well, let's see how it goes because I feel it's going to be very boring and then
gonna-
it's going to be like
I think
0-0.
I'll just wrap up the prediction and the fixtures with the Wolves Sheffield. Honorable mention for Wolves. I think they have a very good manager. He was
So
done
good.
bad earlier this season, but he's like picked them up and hey, I mean I would know better because my team got it twice from them home and away. But you have any thoughts on that fixture?
Wolves. Straight win for them. Really.
I mean, I'm thinking like 3-0.
I think Wolves is just going to walk over Sheffield. Sheffield has been losing back to back, and then they have nothing to offer.
Nothing.
I think they are just going to go back to where they come from, the relegation.
So, guys, you see, with that, we're gonna. I think we'll just use that to wrap up the fixtures and predictions. And moving on. Now, you mentioned something about top 4. And I would just like to get your thoughts. Who do you have any like top 4 predictions? Saying like we're like midway through the season. I'd like to know who are your top 4 predictions, relegation. What do you think? Start with top 4.
My top 4 prediction will be
in the order.
From top to 4th. I think I'm an Arsenal fan. Let's not forget that one. As an Arsenal fan, I'm going to say Arsenal first. I'm going bold. I'm going to put Liverpool.
That's bold.
Yeah,
it's not the Arsenal that is bold. It's Liverpool that is bold.
No, Liverpool is bold because to knock out Man City on the second is going to be bold.
You don't think?
And I'm going to put
Man City. First team is bold.
No, I feel like Arsenal is going to do it because when the likes of Timber is back and Thomas Partey in that midfield to aid up Declan Rice, okay. I think Arsenal is going to come back firing.
Okay.
Yeah, so towards the end of the season, we need those firepower. So with those firepower, I think Arsenal is going to do much. We've seen Man City. This is all they have. This is all they can offer, and they draw against Chelsea.
And who's going to be fourth? So
you got
Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and
the fourth. I'm going to put Tottenham. I don't think Man United will make it. I'm going to put Tottenham.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my prediction.
Do you agree with that, or you?
No. Definitely, first for me will be. I'm still down Man City first.
I mean,
Man City.
some Arsenal fans have
Because of,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, like, come on.
It's not all Arsenal fans that they
the last. No. Man City first, Liverpool second.
Okay.
Yeah, because Liverpool this season they've showed that zeal, like the mentality has been there. Like, come on, yeah. And also, let's not forget they are fighting for Klopp, who is actually leaving.
True.
He's leaving, so it's like a farewell gift to him. So Arsenal third, then I'm going Tottenham.
Yeah. I mean, not bad. For me, it's hard because I have to think with my head. But if I'm thinking with my head, I would say Liverpool first, City second, and Arsenal. Arsenal third, and fourth. I would say Tottenham. Yeah. And it's a tough one because I have huge respect for what Aston Villa is doing. I feel like they could still make it, but you know, Tottenham just has that pedigree, you know, amongst people that are fighting in a different sense. You know,
I think when it matters the most, the big boys are going to step up.
Yeah, you know, we've seen Leicester falter a lot of times after they won the league, so that's no. And then I think. And then, what do you think about relegation? I mean, for me, I know the guys who came up are going.
Sheffield are gone already.
Respect to Luton, but
I actually want Luton to stay. You know,
yeah, but
they're playing good football.
But me, I feel Luton will stay up. I think Luton will stay up because.
So with that, what's your prediction? Sheffield, I'm assuming.
I think Sheffield is going down.
Sheffield is gone.
Burnley is going down. And then I feel these guys, fuck.
Right now, Everton is there, but that's because of the point deduction.
The 10-point deduction. But I feel if Everton did not step up, they might go down. But I don't think Luton is going down because those guys, they have something in them.
Also, who's going to go down instead of Luton, in your opinion?
For me, I want Everton. As an Arsenal fan,
Everton.
I think.
You want to hold the record alone? Can't happen.
I think Everton will go down. Obviously,
I don't think Everton can. No, we shall die, man. No, we shall die.
I don't like to die.
Okay, we're almost rounding up this episode, so I'm gonna end this episode on the high. Carabao Cup final.
The big one.
You know, I'll just the
big one.
I'm confident in my team.
Really? Why?
Hey, look at the last fixture. We played Man City, glorious draw.
But this is a cup.
Exactly. It's a cup, and if you look at our cup games, we've only lost one cup game, and that was in the two-legged.
When was that?
Against Middlesbrough, and that was first leg. Because second leg we piped them like 4 or 5, I think.
Middlesbrough Championship.
Hey, I mean we beat Premier League teams to get to the final. We beat Brighton, we beat Newcastle, Tottenham, I think, or I'm not even sure if it's Tottenham, but we beat a lot of teams to get there. You know, Arsenal is not there. You know, Tottenham is not there. Like we're there. So it's not like, you know, we're losing or something. Like, we're there, and it's not the league. Like, in a league game, it's different because, you know, you could finish with a draw.
But I don't see Chelsea winning.
Okay, so what's your prediction for that?
Liverpool winning.
Why?
I don't know. It's going to be a boring game, but at the end, maybe
do you consider the injuries?
Liverpool are going to win.
So what's your goal prediction?
Full time 0-0 penalties, Liverpool.
Well, I don't blame you for that, but
well, to me, I'm going to say Liverpool because of the injuries. I don't know if Salah is going to be back for the finals.
Okay.
And Diogo Jota is out. Nunes, I don't think is coming back.
But Chelsea, Chelsea has injuries too. Why is everybody so?
No, Chelsea have the players. The players that be playing.
Last time Chelsea won Liverpool.
I mean, when was the last time Liverpool won Chelsea?
No, man, when was the last time?
Let's be real. Like, we've been going for like 8 games or so draw, and even in the last finals, we drew both finals. They beat us on penalties because we had Kepa with no hands. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real. Like, this is a final. Arsenal fans, you guys, you know Chelsea in finals. Like, first time.
Chelsea or back
the Chelsea we know is not this Chelsea.
The name follows.
No. But the mentality is gone. It's
So your prediction is what? Goals.
My prediction, I think, is 1-1 because Liverpool is going to score. I don't know if Chelsea is going to score, but I feel they are going to score because of the injuries of Liverpool. So I feel 1-1. If Chelsea cannot score, Chelsea will lose 1-0.
You guys are gingering me. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea. Probably after extra time, but 2-1 Chelsea. You guys heard it here first.
Just
chest. And I think we could end it there for the first episode. Thank you guys, Gabby, Miracle, and Gabby. You know, resident Arsenal fans. You know, Martinelli and Trossard on the very useless player.
Don't forget that.
Catch us next time. Like, share, subscribe.